mean, I think we will. Yeah, you know, it's just the case. You know, the one thing that we obviously will miss is just having Mike, because of who he is and what he brought to the table, and you know, being an ex-player. I mean, Mike brings something that neither Rosie or I could ever pretend to, because you know, we weren't good enough to be down there playing this game at a major league level. So to be able to bring people like Mike back and other alums, yeah, I would sure think that we would be able to have them on the air longer, and they could add their expertise. And you know, I think what's been fun is to see the organization get these guys involved again, and especially so many of the guys from those great teams in the 90s, and because they're still really relevant in this city. And I think those guys have been surprised when they come back how big a deal they are to the fans. So I know Rosie and I are looking forward to it.
And when you look at who came back last year, obviously the big ones are the Kenny Loftons and the Carlos Baergas, but there were some surprises last year. Paul Sorrento had us in stitches for a couple of innings, and he was a lot of fun too. So I think that's something to look forward to.
You know, it was such a special time, as you just talk about that group, that time, Tom. You know, I know in this city we're waiting for our team to win the last game of its season, but it really so much is the journey. You know, I think people listen to you and through they think summertime, you know, it conjures that all up, that feeling. Even talking to you can kind of feel like, hey, a summer day in July, listening to the ball game. But it really is it is the entire ride, isn't it?
Well, I agree, Mike. I mean, yeah, everybody wants to win a championship, but you know, when you look in this city, how fondly the Cardiac kids are remembered, and they didn't even win a playoff game, or the Miracle at Ridgefield.